Hello, thank you for tuning in this week. This will be the message for the Divine Feminine for the week of April 25th through May 1st, 2016. And I've laid out the cards. So I'm going to start with the first card, which will represent where is the Divine Masculine energies mentally in regards or in relations to the Divine Feminine. And we have the Nine of Arrows. Okay. So this is a mental, it's funny it came up for the how they feel in the minds. Arrows represent swords, which are mental aspects, our thoughts. Nine always represents worries, worries that just fester our thoughts. They may not always be correct or rational. It's kind of like we're creating these worries. I feel like what the masculine is saying to the divine feminine in their mental space, it's like you're worrying too much about a situation. You're not allowing things to flow as they need to, or you're not seeing that you're not seeing things in the clearest way right now. It's like they're handing you a new perspective, but you're not seeing it. It's like you're stuck in these worries, or not necessarily worries. It could just be these thoughts that he's ignoring me, or he's rejecting me, or they're rejecting me. I'm sorry. So they're rejecting me. They're not reaching out to me, or they're acting this way towards me, they're cold. Or those could just be your thoughts, or you're creating that. Your worries are creating those things. Well, what if? It's a lot of what ifs, and what if this happens, or what if this doesn't happen? It's that type of thinking. And I feel like what they're wanting you to do is change your perspective. Now this is energetically, so it could be physically that this is what they're thinking, or if they're around you and they know your thoughts and they know how you're feeling, energetically, this is how they feel. In their headspace, this is what they're thinking in their mind. Like, I wish she would just change her perspective. I wish she would have some type of faith or some type of hope. But instead, it's like these worries, like they feel these worries coming. So it could be mirroring to them. Your worries are mirroring back to them, and they're mirroring it back to you. It's like a mirror reflection. These energies are mirroring back to each other what we're thinking. So if he's thinking that, he's creating all of these worries, rejection, self-doubt, it's gonna reflect back into your headspace, and you're gonna feel the same exact way. So we need to change our perspectives. Okay. The next card will represent where is the divine masculine in their heart space or emotionally in regards to the divine feminine. And we have the Four of Staffs, which is the Four of Wands. So it's some stability there. It's some hope there. It's like a good feeling. I feel like an expectation of something to celebrate, something to be joyful about is what I'm getting. It's like they feel, but you can be on the same accord, or they're hopeful of that this will be the outcome this week. That whether you and your divine partner are together physically or separated physically, I feel like they're still hopeful that there can be some stability and structure between you, a balance. This is what they feel emotionally towards you, that there's, I feel more so that this is what they want. This is what they're working towards. And they're feeling this joyfulness within them, a hopeful, optimistic feeling, because regardless of what's in front of them, I still feel deep down inside that they have some type of hope to move forward and have a stable ground or a level of stability with you, if that makes sense. Okay, the next card will represent where they are attraction-wise, physical attraction or sexual towards the divine feminine. And we have the major arcana card, Sacrifice, which is the Hanged Man. So there is a sexual attraction there. I see that, but it's like a double meaning. So I feel like this is a divine feminine. Her attire, she's wearing red, so to me that's very passionate, sensual color. I feel that they do have sexual feelings for you, that it's a pure intent. They have a pure intent with you. They're not forthcoming because maybe there's something that in their past that they're still connected to that they need to release before this can happen. A lot, I feel, they could physically be dealing with other partners right now, or if not, there's something in their past that's holding them back from totally being intimate with you, but their intentions are good. And this could also be the feminine feeling as though the masculine's not interested in her sexually and he's turning her back on her, but that's, their intentions are pure. If that's what it's coming across as, it's not that way. It's just how you're perceiving it, that he's rejecting you, but it's not that way. His intentions are pure, if that makes sense. There's a reason why he's not being physically intimate with you at this time, is what I'm getting. Or they're not, sorry. The masculine energy is not being as intimate as you would like sexually, or not at all. But there is a physical attraction there. They do have a passion for you, but it's something that they need to let go of or sacrifice. And it could be a person or just some sort of obstacle or pattern within themselves that needs to be cleared away. Okay. The next card will represent where they are spiritually in relations to you. So the Divine Masculine, we have Tradition, which is another major arcana card, and this would traditionally be the Hierophant card, which is about spiritual institutions, commitments. This is like a spiritual teacher, guide, so like a pope or a highly spiritual figure is what I'm getting. So how they feel about you spiritually, they have a deep connection. I feel like maybe they're understanding it on not in a mental level. They still may not understand it totally, and a rule of advice is not to get stuck on the twin flame title or soulmate title. That you want to not fester on that too much, because it's just a title. It's more so the energy of it, the dynamic of it. So they feel something deep within them in relations to you. They do feel a connection. It's highly spiritual. They may even feel that divine spirit is orchestrating this connection, and they're coming to terms with that spiritually. They're coming to a better understanding of what this connection might be. And this could also represent their commitment to you. They could be moving forward with your divine partners and your relationships, commitments moving forward, moving in together, marriages or discussions of marriages, or starting a family, or it could just be committing to each other on this journey and committing to whatever this is what I'm getting. Okay, the final card I pulled as an advice card from the Isis Oracle deck for us this week is the Miracle of Isis. And it says miraculous healing of the goddess. And here you see Isis and Osiris, which to me are the perfect example of a twin flame union, or divine partnership, I should say. So I feel like the miracle here is this week is that we are coming into balance within not only our feminine energies, our inner goddess, but our inner god, our masculine selves. And this also is depicting our support of the divine masculine, and still having their back even in the times of challenges right now. I feel like a lot of this energy that we're having from this past full moon has been hard and heavy on everyone. So I feel like we really need each other's support. And things are coming into balance in unions and within ourselves and with our divine partners. Okay, so we do have the capacity to support our partners and uplift them, and there's a healing that's happening within the both of us, if that makes sense. Okay, so that was the message for the week. I hope that this resonates with you all. Again, I thank you all for your comments and your likes and sharing your stories with me, even though I can't comment back on all of them, but I thank you so much. You guys are very special. Also, I did restart my Etsy account. I will leave the link below, and you can purchase a reading with me through there, or you can always email me if you have any inquiries or would like to share your stories. And I thank you all so much. Hope you have a beautiful week. Bye-bye.